Hi, my name is Ifeanyi, and in this video we'll be discussing how websites is a must-have if you really want to go into export business. If you want to get international clients for your products, then not just international, even local customers. Applying some local strategies will drive local customers to your sales, to your business. Now, a must have in today's world, that is website. If you want to sell your product or find buyers for export products in today's business world, you need a website. That is very compulsory. There's no negotiating about it. It is compulsory, and not just a website, not a dead website. We're talking about a well optimized and responsive website. A website that is breathing. What I mean a website is breathing is that you can easily use Google Analytics to see what is happening on your website. You can check and see how many people that is visiting, where where are the traffic coming from? The traffic, where are they coming from? What are they searching for? What are the things, people can search something on Google search, and your page comes among the first page. So your website needs to be optimized. Not just only US, other importers these days they expect sellers to have a website. Importers expect sellers to have a website. They expect exporters to have a website. It's one of the communication channel between an importer and exporter. It's one of the tools that we use to verify if you are real. Those who do not have one or are looked upon as not knowing how to do business in the modern business world. If you don't have a website, it looks as if you are joking. You don't know what you're doing, because it doesn't cost you much to have one. And that's why when our training made it composite that before you will be ending our 6 days practical workshop, you must have had your website, everything working for you. So it's just for you to implement and still edit to fit your business needs. So a website is a must. It has favored me, and it's going to help you too. If a buyer sees that you as a seller do not have a website, your company looks small, regardless of how big you are. Do you know you can only compete with big companies with infrastructures, or they are well organized strategy, platform, everything, workers? You can't compete them, but you can compete with them online. The only way you can compete with all these big companies are online. If you can be able to have a specific market and target optimize your website. If they search Gary, why to buy Gary from Nigeria, you will be competing with Golden Penny now, of course. If you can optimize your website very well and run some campaigns, so you can compete them online. Now, website used to find international buyers of agricultural products. If you really want a website that will get you buyers of your products, not just agricultural, any exportable product in Nigeria, the first thing in getting a website is deciding on an address for your site called URL. The important point to remember here is to make the URL easy to remember and short. Let your URL be very simple. Don't make your URL too long. It's too hard to remember, and there are too many chances to type the wrong letters and thus not be able to download the page. So some people might type wrong, trying to remember. Just make it very simple. Make it look, even if it's going to be a long, make it like a sentence, something that is like a sentence people can just read it out. Okay, like export business training. People easily type export business training. Something that people can easily read into, and they can easily remember it. After you have chosen a URL, the next step is to see if the URL is available, and if that is already taken, you search for that one. If your site that is available, you to register. You find a good hosting company, and you don't just host. You need to look for a very good hosting company that will host your files. In our training, we will give you strategies to get up SEO friendly URL, and recommend good hostings, good hosting companies that we promote your business, and not the one that people will type on, will start searching and click, they say it cannot be located. Now, this is very important. A well-designed website can make you successful. If you have a very well optimized designed website, imagine when your particular product, your specific, that is your target product and target market. So somebody is searching it in US, and your website can organically come up, appear on the first page of Google search or Yahoo. Just come up first. Google is most broad, what people use most these days. So, and definitely will click on it. A poorly designed website can almost guarantee you failure, grant your failure. There's no need about it. Poor website is equals to failure. Your website does not have to be and should not be complex. Site with lot of graphics, animations takes long to load. Should you design the website yourself or have it designed by a professional? Of course, if you have the budget, I always recommend, if you have a budget, if somebody is telling you I will do website for you 50,000, no go there. 100, no go there. If you have a budget that can easily allow a web design company to do research on that specific area you want to go into, generate some specific keywords that will favor your ranking, build your website around the keywords that relate to your business. If you have such budget, go ahead. But if just to design a website, do your homepage, put your contact, put your phone number, my brother, no go there. My sister, no go there. It will favor you. It will just end up on your business card like www. If you give somebody your website, say I have a website, that is not the reason why they say you should go and create a website. They say you should create a website so that whenever, even when you're sleeping, people are searching online for your product, they can always see you there. I would have just shown you something online. Just where you are, open your Google, type African foodstuff supplier, African foodstuff exporter. So take some things like, you will see Feco Food coming up first. Food packaging company, check it, you will see Feco. That is, your website is alive, and not just. And I did it. I paid to design. I paid to the company to design that for me. And after they failed me, my website couldn't do anything. Couldn't generate. I can't even know what is going on. It's just like I have a website. Feco Food. No, I need to contact them and ask them why is my website not working. They said for your website to work, you need to be optimized. I said, why don't you optimize my website? They said for you to optimize, you need to be paying 150,000 naira per year. I said, what? And even the payment might not be a problem, but I have to be reminding you. I have to be giving you, each time I want to update my website, I need to contact you, all those procedures, regulations. No. I have to settle down to go and learn how to build the website. I restructured my website. I was able to build it to my taste, to my consumer's taste. So at least I know how many customers, clients that whenever they come and say, wow, I like your website. I hope that is how your products are. And I hope your product, your price are not that expensive, because your website, I did it. You understand? You can do it. Now, it is important your site looks nice. You look nice. Those who want to design the site, you understand? In our training, we develop our site with WordPress. I've done with WordPress, Joomla, Drupal, and Magento, even normal coding. The best and the best and the best you can ever use is WordPress. Don't ever do anything design aside from WordPress. Stop learning how to code. Stop learning how to do all those things. Use WordPress. People are there. There are some of all these teams that they have put down together to shortcase life. There's no time, my brother. Just attend the very nice trainings that will give you everything you need to really build an optimized website, and sit down and do it. And one of the important things is that if you attend our trainings, you will start building website for other people. Anytime you want to create a new business, you build a website for it. That's the first step. You build a website for it. Let the company start, generating space online. Let it start, having fans, as in start promoting it online before you start building the structures. So these are very important. So sorry, I need to play the back that. So there are certain pieces of information on website that buyers are looking for. Always remember two things. First, not everyone on the internet is honest. Number one, we dey suffer am for Naija here o. In fact, I know some of my customers, they did video call before they start patronizing started doing businesses with me. Buyers will be looking carefully at your website for information that indicates you are a reliable and serious exporter, and that's why you need pictures. You understand? Our trainings offer where you will be doing your practicals. You will take pictures of your sample products. You take pictures of where you're doing your work, when you're working, when you're doing put it online, so they will know that at least you've attended training and you have some sample, you have some products. You can start with that. With time, you generate more pictures for your website. And second, the purpose of your website is not to sell. That is your job as the seller. Your job is to sell. The function of your website to provide information about your company and products. Tell people about your company, your products, and to encourage the buyer to send you an email asking for more details and price quotation. For example, you and I know that in food store business, the price is unstable. So most of the time, it's very good. You just recommend. That's why if you go to my website, you will see a price list there. You will not see maybe order this, order that, because we don't want to run into issues. My price list generated on kg. So if you want to do like 100 kg, 1000 kg, we already know how much it will be. So those are the kind of things you need to think, and it's not just that others are having e-commerce does not mean that you must have it. Okay? It's very important that you understand that website designers are not business people. Some of them they are just artists. Some of them are not business people. So for them to do research, to gather some keywords that will help to upgrade you and optimize your website, you need to pay extra for that. They'll use some specific tools of which we will tell you, we will diagnose all these things in our workshop. I don't like people failing. I like people, success. You do something that is successful. When I attended my training, export training, I'll tell you, I'm the only one still succeeding, because I refuse to fail. I refuse to fail. I keep on struggling. Even then, we had a student that she came all the way from the US to attend the training with us. But today, the last time she saw my website, she was like, "Wow, you're fine. So you proceeded with this. They have challenges. They have this. They have that. They have that." The secret artists will link you when you come for the training. We'll tell you some of the secrets. They do not understand business model and marketing strategy. That is the one reason why we have to include digital marketing skills. Because you don't just build a website. You need to build a website that markets your brand, your products, and your company. So all they understand is how to make web pages. So most of them, they understand those that understand how marketing strategies that will favor your business, they will not collect 100,000 from you. They will not collect 150,000 from you. Their charge ranges from 250,000 to 500, because they will need money to do research. They do not. But when you do this thing yourself, you do all these things yourself. We introduce you to keyword research tools. We introduce you to some content structuring tools that will help you to optimize your website, and you are good to go. If I succeed, since I did it and it worked for me, why won't it work for you? So they do not understand how to link these pages together in a way that the buyer wants to view them. You that have your products, know how your customer feel, because you have made research and know your target market. You know what they would like to see. For a very good example, I know that when somebody land on Faco Food web page, they would like to confirm to see if these guys are real. So notice now they are real. The next thing is to check if we have something like that has to do with price. That is why we have our price list there. So they can download the price list, study it. Maybe if they are interested, they decide to contact us to see if there's any discount offered for so certain quantity. That is exactly how it will run my website. So my website is not for you to order now and get it shipped tomorrow. No. So you need to know the objective for your website, know your customer, know what they want to have. In addition, website designers often try to show off their skills with fancy web pages with a lot of graphics and music. Please never you include music on your website. Don't play that. It's not professional. And some graphic images, any image you need to put there must be related to your business, must be connected to your business. So if you want a website that focus on getting buyers, your export product, then you have to consider to implementing the following. Number one, the index page or home page. The first page that the buyer sees when going to your website is called the home page. exportbusinesstraining.com, that is the home page. This page should have your company name, logo, and several buttons called links, which when click take viewer to other pages. That is the navigation, the menu. It has to be not just menu. There are some places you need to put what we call a click to action buttons. You understand? That will always like click this and get this now, something like that. This is first impression the prospective customers of your company. It's perhaps the second most important page of your website. That is, the contact page is the first. The most important part of your website is the contact page. That is, we are talking about business website. We're not talking about e-commerce. You can go e-commerce when you want to sell multiple things. But if you want to run a company, you want to run your company, what that you need is your website, not an e-commerce. E-commerce is a shopping mall. You can have a website that will display your product, mini shop. We have shop, but it will not be complex like e-commerce. Something very simple that whenever they visit, they see only your products, your brand, and things you're dealing with. So the next one is the About Us page. When a prospective buyer gets your sales letter or sees your advertisement, there are two questions that enters his or her mind. Number one, is this a legitimate company that is offering a product that I can buy and then resell for a profit? Or is this just another scam artist trying to cheat me? We have that issue here. Yahoo guys has made things very terrible for exporters. Customer will keep on doubting. I had a customer that we have to, for over good 6 months, we've been working on building trust, trying to know, is this guy I know people that will just call me and ask me, Mr. Feko, we are at your place now, even without my notice. Some they will send their relative, some they will send somebody to come, some they will come without even notifying you that they are coming. There was a day that a client came back from Canada and he decided to came to my place without even telling me. We've been discussing, we've been chatting on WhatsApp. We've been discussing on WhatsApp. When he came, he didn't even tell me that he's back. I just saw him. He came and said, wow, when did you come back to Nigeria? When did you return to Nigeria? So I just came back. I decided to visit. Not one, not two. So because they are afraid of not contracting their money, their business to somebody, to scammers, to fake people. And it is very advantageous that when you've been able to build such trust, it's always very difficult for an importer like that to leave you, because they will be afraid leaving you might end up going into somebody that may be a scammer or somebody that will dupe them their hard-earned money. So it's estimated that almost about 10 of all sales correspond that most of the importers are scammers. They are just thieves. Some of the sales proposals, thieves. One of my clients told me that every day I receive quotation from Nigeria. Every day I receive plenty quotations. I want to supply this, I want to do this, we'll do this. But on verifying some of their business, You'll be surprised. The location they will put there, when you go there, you will not see it. You won't see them. So they also say, okay, sir, please, can you just share some of those proposals? Let me see. My dear, so many things are happening. So that's why you need to build to stand out, learn some of these skills, and stand out and build your business website yourself. You can do it. With WordPress, you can do it. So the next page, we've said home page, contact the product page, the about us page. Now the product page is the next. The next page that most buyers will look at is the product page. On this page or pages, you should show the buyer what you offer. Give some details of what you offer. Okay, the goal is to have the buyer contact you by email. At that point, you can start the negotiating process and hopefully get the order. So, and as an export business, maybe the cost of shipping, the cost of producing for a client from US, London, Australia, Israel, so they are not the same. That is one of the reasons why it's very dangerous when you put some the exact prices on your website. You don't know where they are coming from. There are some of them that will just require you do some special branding or some special or examination or certification or even inspection, and everything. It's all about money. So it's always good when customer contact you, know where they are coming from, know their requirements, their import requirements, and when you are now quoting and negotiating, you know that yes, the quotation you will give can be able to still serve for, and also be able to see something to run other necessary paper that they need. So the most important, as we said earlier, the contact page. After the prospect buyer has seen your homepage, be convinced that you are a genuine company by looking at your about us page, examine your product on your product page, then being assured that quality is a priority for you. Then comes the most important page. Unfortunately, most websites miss this point and lose many others. So make your contact page very, very, very flexible and easy to use. They have made it very simple. It mustn't be email address these days. WhatsApp can be there, Facebook Messenger, your email address, everything. Just every phone number. Put everything necessary on, even Skype, that they can easily reach you on your contact page. Make it easy for buyers to email you. Put contact us or email us button on every page of your website. Contact us. Let them always see an action they will call you for. The goal is to get that initial email message. Without it, your website site is just information. They will just come there, get information and go. Come there, get information and go. So it's important you put all these things. All right. I need to play that last page. Okay. All right. Now, design your website to get most inquiries. If you really want to build your business, if you really want to get buyers targeted buyers for your product, if you are serious to know how to find your buyers for your export product, I suggest you join our training. Join our training. You're going to build 10 good projects, and an optimized and responsive website is one of it. It's one of them, of the 10 projects. So you can visit www.exportbusinesstraining.com for details on our online and offline training. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel to always get notified when we publish new videos. Thank you so much. Bye for now.